This is a layup for me. I mean, it's almost like I feel guilty doing it, but why not? You know, can Matt Harvey, can he respond here? And can he face the music when, when he's pitching poorly? How about the fact that Harvey gets bombed again last night by the Nationals, gives up home runs all over the place, can't get out in the sixth inning. Second time through the lineup, he's been awful. He's got a high ERA. And, we found out now on May 23rd that nobody cares about Matt Harvey's shoe collection. And nobody cares about, him eating with the monks in Vietnam. I mean, so from that standpoint, Matt Harvey now in New York City, when you stink and you want to be this big, creative guy and be the Lundqvist of baseball, well, when you're awful, you got to stand up and face the music. And Harvey last night, after he got bombed by the Nationals for the second time in, basically back-to-back starts, he let his catcher, Pilecki, right? Pronounce it Bruce Pilecki, whatever it is. He let him do all the discussing about why his changeups left the ball yard and why Daniel Murphy hit the ball as far as you can hit it on a fastball. Instead of him doing it and standing in front of his locker, Harvey let somebody else do it. And then today, so far, he hasn't discussed anything. His ERA is bad enough, it's over 6. He's lost 7 ball games, that's bad enough too. He has forced himself on, as the Mets are concerned, in that rotation. And the Mets, let's be honest, they have really hit him with kid gloves. Terry Collins allowed him to pitch the 9th inning last year in Kansas against the Royals in Game 5. And of course, Harvey let him down. Walk, double, out he goes, and Collins gets the grief because, in fact, he blows the game. And the World Series, although they were going to win anyway, the World Series along with it. Last week, a lot of folks wanted Harvey to take sort of a little respite, not remain in the rotation, miss a start a la Severino with the Yankees, maybe go do something in the minor leagues, tweak something, whatever. Instead, he insisted that he wanted to pitch, so obviously Collins, basically bowing down to Harvey, realizing got to keep him on the good side of him, lets him pitch. Last night, we see what happens. He gets bombed again. I don't know what the word is with Harvey. I could, might be the workload, the velocity a little bit down. That might be it. He loses velocity in the course of these games. That might be it. The slider doesn't have to bite to it. There's a million reasons of why Harvey is not the Harvey of yesteryear. But I can tell you this right now, based on knowing everybody involved, knowing the ownership group, knowing the GM, knowing Boris, I don't think Harvey long-term is going to be a New York Met. I mean, I'm just going to go out and say it because it's true. And anybody who denies that doesn't know what they're talking about. The Mets are not going to go into a long-term, lengthy contract deal with him when, he's having this kind of year. He's hard to handle. Now he's blowing off the media. The Mets are they got enough young pitching. They got Matz, they got Syndergaard, they got DeGrom. They go work with them long. They got Wheeler back. They're not going to win. Harvey's the guy who's not going to be here long-term. I don't know if Boris wants him here anyway. He's going to want a ton of money. This is not going to be a Strasburg situation. I think the one pitcher that the Mets will let go, down the road here, whatever that might be, they're going to trade him when he's up, will be Harvey. And Harvey's got to learn, this is not Mr. Connecticut now, where, you're in New York City, and you got to face the music when you pitch poorly, especially one who craves the spotlight. New Yorker Magazine, back pages, or the Derek Jeter, he wants to be that Cary Grant. He wants to be that kind of guy. Well, when you stink in New York City, there's too much media to have a fight with. I mean, if you're going to fight the media in a town like New York, you want to go do it in Houston, go ahead. You can't do it in New York, Boston. There's too much. You don't need the distractions. And now Harvey's put himself in this situation. And the issue last year with the inning scenario with Boris, which got him in trouble, he didn't come right out and say, I'm pitching in the postseason, so he had to get himself out of that. And now he's got this situation here, and it's too much with him. It's too much drama, and he's out of there down the road, and who knows what the issue is. He should sit out a start. He probably won't because the Mets want to tread lightly